Alright, it's John here again, and we are going to start on Clojure Koans number 14 about destructuring. So let's get started. So up here we have a test address map that we will define. So evaluate that form, and down in the bottom in the REPL you see that we have test address now defined. So let's go to the first one. Destructuring is an arbiter. It breaks up arguments. Okay, so we have function that takes in a vector where the first element is A and the second element is B, and then we will take that and we will print out BA. So we're basically going to reverse the elements printed out. So we'll return a string with B first and then A. So we'll evaluate that, and we got that one right. Okay, next. Whether in function definitions. Okay, string, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Clojure with the baby carriage. Alright, so we will take in love, marriage, and Clojure into a function. We'll call them A, B, and C, and then we will print all that out. Okay, so let's just do this nice and straightforward, not try to be too clever. So first comes something, and that something will be A, then comes something, then comes something, and that will be B, then comes something else, which is C, A, B, C. So let's give that a try. Didn't get that right. Probably a space. Yeah, okay. Now we got that one. So we took our vector love, marriage, Clojure, bound A, B, and C with those, and we got to use those. Next, or in let expressions. Rich Hickey, aka the Clojure, aka go time, aka macro killer. So we have our list here is data rich key, the Clojure go time macro killer, and we will bind first name, last name, plus the rest as a list, aliases. Okay, so let's do this. So we will make a string with the first name, a space, and then the last name, and then let's do this. We have that string, and now we will join the other strings. So we'll do a Clojure dot string slash join, and we are going to join with aka, and then we're going to join conj aliases and this string. So, alright, we're going to join on a collection, and we'll stick aka in the middle. We're going to have our collection, which is right there, and we will add Rich Hickey to the beginning. Contains errors, probably, yeah, one more parenthesis. Oh, it worked, we got it right. That's fantastic. Okay, moving on. You can regain the full argument if you like arguing. Alright, so we have a map original parts, Stephen Hawking, name parts, first is Stephen, last is Hawking. So we're going to say let first name, last name as full name, Stephen Hawking. Okay, so Stephen goes into first name, Hawking goes into last name, and then into full name goes Stephen Hawking as a vector. So that means we can just return this map here. We'll do original parts is our keyword key, and then we'll give it full name, and then we have named parts as our next key, and the value for that will be another map with key first value, first name, key last value, last name. Alright, let's try that out. Okay, we got that one right too. So next one, break up maps by key. So we have an answer of 123 Test Lane, Testerville, Texas. We have let form with street address, city, state, all coming from test address. Okay, so we want to make a string with our street address, comma, city, comma, state. Alright, we got that one right as well. So moving on to the next one. Or more succinctly, keys. And we're going to take, we are going to bind the keys to the keys of the map. So we have street address, city, state, and we're going to do the same thing we did above, so I'm just going to copy and paste here. And that works. Yes, that works. Now I'm not sure here. Do we need to have the symbol match the... Does the symbol need to match the keyword here? So let's just do S and see what we get. Alright, that didn't work. What happens when we do this? Let's just evaluate that and see what we get. It doesn't bind to anything. Probably was nil. Let's see if we just return S, and it gives us nil. So it looks like the symbol has to basically match to the keyword of the map to make that work. Fair enough. Alright, moving on. All together now. Testerson, 1, 2, 3, test line. Okay, so we have Testerson, and then our data comes in, and we need to make that string, and we're starting here. So it looks like we need to define a function, and then these two things are the arguments to our function. So we will have a function that will have an argument, say A, and an argument B. So this vector will be our A, this map will be B, and then we can deconstruct that further. So we can call this, say, first name, last name. And then this will be, let's call it M for map. Okay, so we'll get a first name, a last name, and a map. And then we need to do something with that. And what we are going to do is we'll make a string consisting of first, space, and last. And then we're going to do the same thing where we Clojure string join. We're going to join on comma, and then what do we want to do here? We want to we need to make our list with all that stuff, so we can do conj. Now here's our list, and then that will be the thing that we conj onto. So I need to finish our join. Okay, back here. So we need to make our list out of these values. So we will do list from and we need to grab those keys. So same situation, map keys, your vector, vector here, keys. We'll do street address, city, state. Okay, so now we can do our list of street address, city, state. Okay, it's gotten a little bit big. Okay, and then that's what we call our function with. So function, we take in a vector with first and last, which we have, and then a map, and then we grab the keys out of that map, street address, city, state. Then we run the function Clojure.string.join. We're going to join on a comma space, and we are going to add first space last to the list, street address, city, state. Okay, should that work? Didn't work. What do we do wrong? Let's just test it and see what we got. Evaluated to function. All right, yeah. That evaluates the function. We want to call that function. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Parentheses are not correct. That's our issue. We should only have one. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this parenthesis should not be there because we should that. Oh boy, where are we at here? Okay, function. We finish that. We need to finish out our function. Finish our function and then call it. So there we go. Let's try that. Still false. Oh, we need to call our function. Something like that. Make our function, and then we're gonna Okay, make our function, and it needs to end right there. And then we need to call it. Alright, now we got it. Sorry about that. Parentheses a little messed up. Because we needed to define this whole function here. And then immediately call the function that we defined. And that worked. Great. So we got it right. And that wraps up number 14. Thanks for watching.